All right, welcome on in, everybody. So I kind of didn't quite get as far as I would have liked to in the menus. So I'm just kind of looking at what we can do to fix those up a bit more. One of the things I want to do is I want to figure out why. Well, one of the things I want to do is in the option menu here. We have this escape button. I think we can make another button. And we're just going to call this off click. Off click. And we just want to stick it here. Like that. And render opacity to 0. This is just a spot to click, right? We want to make sure it's not focusable. Like that. And so if you ever roll your mouse over there, you can just click off and it closes the menu effectively. And we want to do the same thing here. So my bad. We want to create an on-clicked. Drag that in here, and it is not focusable, right? So file, save. If we go back into here, it's not focusable. So you can never actually select it, but you can click on it and it will close the menu. Down. We want to focus on widgets. So when we open up the pause menu, and when we turn on the option menu, right here, what if we were to set focus? Hold on a sec. I think there is something that we can focus on a single widget. So I'm just going to look at my blueprints. Look at my character blueprint. If we set this Z order to 1, does that solve our problem? Because that means it's over top of the other widget. Let's test that out, actually. We'll hit play. And then we'll hit pause here. There is no nonsense here. Okay. Now I think okay. Let's try going to main menu. It may crash. It didn't. It loaded instantly. Okay, that's nice. Let's go to our options here. Yeah. So I don't want this to happen. But it does. So why is that happening? How do we address that issue? Because right now, we have multiple widgets open, and it seems like we can interact with all of them. And we don't really want to do that. We want to stay in the menu we just created until we close that menu. So how do we force it to ignore the other menu?
Hey there, Dev Squad, Virtus here, and welcome back.
I gotta turn off the desktop audio. There's apparently a widget switcher node. I don't think this is what I want to do. Because what he's doing is he wants to remove the widget from parent. I don't want to close the widget down. I just want to have... I just want to have control. Hmm. Unreal 4. Lock out widget. I'm not too sure. Hmm. I'm not too sure. Unreal 4. Hmm. Um. No luck. Like there's a weirdly limited amount of information on this. Um yeah, that's odd. So basically, this did not fix it. Just out of curiosity. Oh, you know what? I screwed up. Let's go to the start menu. This is something I missed. Go into the graph. And we want to go into the options menu. And we want to set this to 1. So that it sits above the other one. Compile and save. Okay, now let's try it. Nope, it still doesn't work. So, we need to think of something else. Because changing this order doesn't actually affect it. Yeah. So what's the plan here, guys? We need to find a way to lock out the main menu. Now, we could just disable all the buttons. And that could be a way to do it, but I feel like that's not the best way to approach it. It should be a little bit more simple. Unreal 4... Focus on single widget. Is that gonna do it? I am creating a simple menu when the game starts. The menu is on screen and function. However, I can't navigate the Xbox controller. What if we did this? Does that do it? Just out of testing. What if we did this? Like that. Let's try this again. Yeah, we're not getting any focus. Yet. What happens if I do that? Compile and save. And we're back to where we started. Okay. So this doesn't fix the problem. This does not fix the problem. This is still clean, cleaner than it was. But yeah, none of these are fixing the issue for me. So how do we fix this issue? That just looks a little bit more neat. But we still are having the issue where we can access the main menu. It's not game breaking, but it's annoying. You shouldn't be able to access the main menu. I don't know if I like this. Hmm. Like, theoretically, I could just lock out the entire widget. I don't know why this is like. Yeah, so this guy doesn't want to do what I want to do. I got nothing here. That's odd. Unreal 4. What would be a good way to look this up? Yeah, these guys are just. I don't know why no one's run into this problem. I don't know how to fix this problem. It's just, I don't, multiple menu, lock, focus on menu under. This is really interesting. I just don't know why I can't figure out, like, I'm having trouble putting it into words that it could be easily. Because we do have a Z order and it's working correctly, but I'm just able to interact with the menu underneath. What's going on here? I wish I could just, like, block focus. What happens there? I don't think this is it, but we gotta try something. Yeah, so I'm still able to access the whole menu. The widget option menu C0 does not support focus. B is focusable to true. What does that mean? B is focusable to true. Let's see what that does, guys. I think we found the problem. Quit. Main menu. No, it didn't fix it. What if we got this out of start screen and this out of the pause menu? What happens now? Quit, main menu, options. Nope, can still do it. Though we don't get any more warnings on it, but we can still access the main menu buttons. Unreal Engine 4 block widget. Focus. What if we went into the start screen here? We did remove focus. Focus. Clear. I don't know, guys. This is odd to me. Remove. I thought there was something to clear focus. Doesn't seem like there is. Because I'm wondering if, because we create the menu, it's telling it to focus on it, and we add it to focus on other things. Clear user focus. What if we get this quit button here? So we could manually just disable them as the menu gets created. But that's kind of annoying. And I just want to just not be able to accidentally go onto the menu underneath. So why can't I do that? And why is that more complicated than it needs to be? No. A lot of this stuff is showing Common UI, which is the plugin we approved, but I would have to rebuild all of this from scratch, and I'm not willing to do that just yet, which is fucking annoying, because if it's just like, oh, well, this is this plugin that has more features, Unreal Engine developed it, why in the hell? Why in the hell are we not using it? By default. Unreal Engine 4 lock focus to one widget. All right, let's try this. Set user focus. And then just get player. See what this does, guys. Whoops. Quit. Okay. He's not a valid local player. Player reference. Get MC. Get the controller of the player reference. Let's see. Oh. Get player. Okay. I don't know why that shouldn't work. I don't think that works. What to do, guys? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know what I'm doing. Yeah. Sorry. This is proving to be really hard. There's just like it's frustrating because I'm searching it up and I don't have anything that resembles what I'm searching, which makes it frustrating. Let's try a different search engine, I guess. Unreal for blocking. Focus on widget. So we already looked at this one. I already looked at this one. These are old news. Okay. I don't know. %90 of the time, the issue with focus that people have are because widgets that you don't want focusable often are. Make sure you unchecked the buy is focusable flag in blueprint and set widget build to something non-hit testable. I think I used this when I originally figured out how to do focus. But I want to do lock focus. Yeah, focus to blue port. I don't want to do that. That's not what we want. How do I make a... It already is by default. That's the fucking problem. How do I fucking fix this, man? This is so annoying that there's just absolutely nothing. This is just annoying as shit, dude. Like, this is just stupid. Like, this is something that you would think someone would figure out immediately. Run into this problem immediately and be like, oh, yeah, we definitely need to fix this. Because, like, what else is there? Like, what is this? What is going on? It's because of my fucking mouse. If I put it up here out of the way, now I can properly access it. I'm just gonna screenshot this quick. See if I can send this out, because this is dumbfounding me right now. Yeah, I'm just dumbfounded. I gotta be honest, guys. Let me... Like, if I go to the start screen here... I could theoretically remove from parent. That just deletes the menu. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to remove it from parent. What I want to do is just block. Maybe it's in my project settings. What does render focus rule mean? Um, what is a focus brush? We're learning, chat. Slowly. But we're learning. Nothing. I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's our. I don't think this is our answer here. I don't think that fixes anything. We can try it, I guess. But honestly, guys, I'm going to give this another half hour. And if we don't get something done, we're going to drop it. We're just going to say this is the menu system. I can't do anything about it. Other than, I guess we can disable the buttons. But it's really fucking... Like, this is stupid. This is stupid that it would even do that. You should not be able to focus on a button outside of the widget you're focused on. Like, why is that even a thing? Like, why would that even... Like, why would you even make that a thing? Let's try non-pointer. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Yeah, that's what that's doing. Okay, that's not what we want. I see now what that's for. That's not what we want. Never... I don't know. I don't think there's anything here that's gonna help us. Yeah, I just want to lock the focus onto one widget. I don't know why this is controversial. I don't know why Unreal Engine doesn't have that by default. It's definitely something that should be by default. Toggling. Ah, boy. I don't know, guys. This is crazy. This is just retarded that this is even... Yeah, there's no get focus. There's only set focus. there's this. But we're going to do this. Reset. Oh, add custom event. Refresh. Just call it basically refresh, and it just redoes this event. And then we're just going to set as enabled. And then we're just going to make a lovely array. I don't care. Button style default. So, upon opening the menu, we do this. Oh, we gotta turn all of these off. What the fuck did I touch then? It was the start screen. Okay. So we're going to disable everything. And basically what we want to do here is during this divide section here, we want to create new events. So this one here is the pause menu. So upon here, we want to create a new event. So we just go to our pause menu here. And we want to just do a refresh. So add custom event. Refresh. Plugin. Set is enabled. True. And we obviously need to get the rest of the buttons working. So we want to do the get the options button. Quit button. Resume button. Nothing else really has focus, so I don't care. And then when we go into the option menu, we're doing this thing twice. Why are we doing this twice? Set keyboard focus. And then from the pause menu here, we want to do a refresh. Just gonna re-clear all the enabled buttons. And we want to check if we're in the start menu, and if we are, we want to set keyboard focus and then do another refresh. Which is right there. So instead of the load button, we want to get the new game button. Options button. Quit button. And we want to make sure they are enabled. Okay. And it is under refresh. So if we go into our option menu here and hit refresh. What that should do is basically block out the menu. Let's see if that works. I hit play. I hit backspace. I open up the options menu. All of that is disabled now. So now there is zero opportunity for me to activate those buttons. We escape. We have that back. We go to quit, main menu, options. All of that is disabled now. So now we're stuck in options. All right. It looks a little sloppy because we're disabling everything, but it works for the most part. Let's go into the pause menu quick. And we hit the quit button. Quit options on. So if the options are on, we want to turn a whole bunch of stuff off here. We want to turn off quit. Turn off resume. We don't have a load option yet, so that's not going to affect us. Turn off options. It's funny, you're turning on all of these things, but you want to make sure you turn them off as well. And that way, there's zero chance of you winding up in the wrong menu. It locks to the menus that you need to be in. Let's test it out. Quit. Now I only have these options. Let's leave the quit button out. So if I go in here, hit play, we hit backspace, quit. What if we did this? Let's create another button. Let's create another button instead. Let's create another button, because now our menus will be a lot smoother with just a new button. So if we go into our designer, Rename. Instead of calling this main menu, we're going to call this back. And there we go. And then we're just going to go to our desktop, copy our style, go to our back button here. Paste. And I don't think I have a problem with that. We should be able to just do render opacity here. Set that to 0. And then we just got to go into the graph here. And basically, we got to disable the button. So we're going to call this back button. Like that. And yeah. That should be good enough. So if I go in here, you got the back button there. Then we want to put the back button up here. I think that's all we need to do. Let's find out. I hit backspace. Open up quit. We're missing this. There we go. And not only are we missing that, we're going to delete this. Put that there. And then we just need to actually make this do something on clicked. Because silly me, I did not think of that. All right. See what that does. Beautiful. That's exactly how we want that to work. That works perfectly. Okay. So we're getting somewhere, guys. It's not as nice as I was hoping it would be, but we're getting somewhere at least. We'll see. We'll see. So we got that working. I want to also, while we're here, tweak how we do stance changing. So we got these stance switches here. And if we look at our master AI really quick, there is no reason for any of this, because our characters currently do not jump. Bye. Our character has no real stamina. So let's just get rid of this. Yeah, there's no stamina for our character to begin with, so we're not going to bother. We need to do completely different code for this, which is fine. We will. But yeah, we need different code for that. That is technically fine. That's fine there. That's... Find references for this, please. Yeah, we'll leave it in. Okay, but what does this do? We'll just do cure bleeding for now. Cure bleeding. We will make a cure all ailments thing, but right now we don't need it. I'm just getting rid of bloat. So we have defensive stance change here, which basically just scans the targeted enemy and adjusts every time. And what I think I want to do here is we're gonna just put this system to the side. Actually, we'll leave it plugged in. We'll leave this plugged in. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into our interface. So if we go to our blueprints, interface, EPI enemy, add a new one. Call this target changed stance. And then what we want to do here is go to the master AI, and instead of having all of this ridiculously complicated stuff, that loops. So the biggest difference here is that this loops and is like a tick that searches every couple of seconds. And I think it would be more efficient if it actually reacts to what we do. So instead of looping, you can actually add an input here. We're going to make it a enumerator, and we're just going to do stance. Damage. Like that. And that's just going to plug right in. So if I go into my main character here, we have a fighting stance here. And then we just go in here and send a message. So we're going to go message, target right there. Now, the problem is with this is we need a target. So we need some way to make sure it goes to him. And so the best way to do that actually, there is no reason for the AI to be reactive to your stance if you're not focused on the AI. So I think we can just slap the targeted enemy. So if we just get targeted enemy, because the other enemies off to the side, they don't really give a shit what stance you're using because you're not even focused on them. So there's no point in them reacting to what stance you're making. So I think we can just focus on the targeted enemy. And basically what we want to do here is we have this stance, but we also need to do... We have orthodox stance, reverse stance switch, same thing. I stance switch. All right. So if we disable our dynamic defensive stance, it must be an AI task. So if we go... let's go here. Blueprints. AI component. I don't think we want to do that. Draw a weapon. Where does that get activated? Because that gets activated somewhere. I thought we had that activated. That's all fine and good. Odd. Where is this used? Yeah, that's odd to me. Was it never on? It has to be on. Let's see. We can test that real quick. We can test this real fucking quick. We're just gonna put a print string in here. Because from what I can tell, this isn't being activated. So let's see. Luckily, we have the ability to just spawn enemies. It is working. I just have no idea where it's firing. Perception of player. Oh. We put it in here in the controller. Why? What the fuck? Let's disable it. We're just going to temporarily unplug it. But it's going to be in all of these things. And that's fine. We're just going to, instead of it running on a timer, we're going to have a little event that calls to the focused enemy. Yeah. Yeah, I would have put that on like the aggro system. That would have been smarter to do because then I wouldn't have to do it 100 times. So I think even if I decide to go back to this system, I don't think I'm going to do it here. But we'll see. Actually, let's reopen these. Let's just get rid of this. Just delete it. It's fine. Already did on that one. Yeah, I think it's smarter if we just delete it. We can always call it back, but I don't think I want to put it in here. I think I want to put it under the aggro system. Because this just feels like it's too noisy. And it shouldn't be in here. It doesn't belong in the controller. So, that is that. If I hit play, let's just double check. Oh. Yeah, none of those should exist. Okay. I don't know why that didn't trigger earlier, but okay. So now he has no reaction to what I'm doing. Which is fine. That's what we want to do. So, now we want to open up Master AI. We go in here. Oh, you dirty, dirty, dirty son of a bitch. We already have a reaction time. Ain't that sweet? So instead of this, we're going to go to our interfaces, implement event. First thing we're going to do is we need to check if we are inoffensive. So we're going to go branch, get is offensive. Next up, we want to do a delay. So is it offensive? If it's true, we do nothing. If it's false, we want to put a delay in here. Delay or retriggerable delay? Probably retriggerable delay. Retriggerable delay. Get reaction time. Random float in range. So we're going to do reaction time min. And reaction time maximum. Nope. So this is going to be .5 to 1. So it's going to be random between half a second to 1 second by default. And then something like actually, maybe we should do 0.7 to 1. And then we can make like something like the Reaver, who's supposed to be a more agile character, maybe the Archer as well. We can give them faster reaction times. And then something that's bigger, like the Berserker, can have a slower reaction time. So then you can exploit their slower reaction times by being just a little bit faster on your stance switching. But we're going to do that. And then from this lovely button here, we can just do switch on damage direction. Reverse. So both of these go to reverse. High goes to high, and then orthodox. And then if I'm critical, that means I'm usually behind. So then there's no point in doing a stance switch, right? And then there's no need to loop. There's no need to ask questions, because each time I change my stance, I am going to fire this event off. Then we're going to check to see if he is offensive. Or disrupted. Do I care about disrupted? No, I don't care about disrupted. I mean, I'm going to leave that alone. Because if he's disrupted, he can't block anyway. So we're going to try this new system. And we're going to print string, reverse, and we're just going to see him project his new stance. So then reverse, I, orthodox, pile, and save. Okay? So now we can, whatever. We'll leave it be for now. Actually, let's go in here quick. Let's turn this off. This is just going to make him run to me without attacking. So now he's in reverse. High. Orthodox. Reverse. High. High. Reverse. Up. So that works pretty much perfectly. What is the next thing we want to do? Because that works really well. We don't really have the ability to faint. Is there a way to blend? It'd be interesting if there was a way that I could blend stuff. So if I start an attack animation in one direction, hey synth, shit. How are you doing, Sexibeth? Is that supposed to be like sexy bitch or something like that? I don't know if, welcome in. I don't know why I'm not hearing your guys' notifications. You're here. Why did I not hear you? Oh, I didn't turn that on. Fuck's sakes. One little thing. Sorry, guys. Now I can hear it. So what's going on here is we do have a properly reactive element here. Instead of using a tick that just constantly scans over a set interval of time, now we have proper reaction time and a proper system for that. I'm curious if we can figure out how to do something with this. And blending animation. I don't think we can. But it would be kind of cool. Like, if there was a way that I could start my attack animation in one direction, and then if I change my direction, it just blends into the other direction. I don't know if that's actually possible. It would be cool. I just don't know if that's actually possible. Like, if I go into my event graph, and just for the sake of one-handed, we do attack. So this is our basic montage here. What happens if we create a blend space? Just a 1D blend space with the mannequin. Just test. ATK. Open that up. We just called this thing damage direction. Now this is locked on certain values. But I can put a montage on it. So one hand shield. Invalid asset type. I can use this, but I can't do a montage. But theoretically, this could work. But like I start here, and then I change up to the top. You see that? So I'm doing my side slash, and then I go, oh, nope, we're going over top instead. Or I go over top, and I shoot there instead. The only problem is you can't use a montage. So all that code that we have wouldn't work. And it's also stuck to a float. So theoretically, we could jinx it by making these set values. So this is 50, this is 100, and that's 0. We could just, every stance change, we have a magic float value that we change. That disrupts that. Can we turn this into a montage? We cannot. Nor can we really change our input in our stance. I was just curious if we could do fainting, but I don't think we could do fainting without redoing our entire combat system. Like, we would have to completely overhaul our combat system and how we do our animations. So I don't think we could set that up. At least not today. But it would be kind of cool if we could faint, because the reaction time is pretty dang quick. I don't know why I need to force delete that, because that's not very complicated. Hold on a sec. We're just gonna kill this quick. Something's going on with this. We'll reopen it. We probably didn't delete that asset, but it's fine. I think maybe if we just slow that reaction time to something a little bit more reasonable, it might be a little bit smoother. And we will see. We will see indeed. All right. Skip. Something happened. I'm not sure I'm happy about it. We'll see. Freya Collins, 355. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, something happened. It's a little bit of a yikes here. Let's open this up. And we're going to go over here. And we're going to change this to 0.95 and 1.25. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's default. Okay. Play. We're just gonna make this here bleeding. There we go. New game. There we go. You can come in here. So now it's too slow. Because it's just too easy now. So we need a balance. We'll find that balance, but we need a balance. Should save the wolf class. Save the wolves, as they say. We're gonna go master AI, and we just want to fix this reaction time to like 1.1, and then we'll make this reaction time 0.8. It's about finding a right balance, right? So I think 0.7 is just, it's too quick, but maybe something like 0.8 is enough. Still feels slow. It drags. See what that feels like. I want variation, but maybe there's too much variation. Let's see what this feels like. So I don't hate the max time, but I think the min time needs to be faster. So let's make it 0.5. Let's make it half a second. So if he's on it, he's on it. And if he's not on it, it's delayed. So like that was slow. That was pretty quick. Sometimes it's slow. So now it's possible to get around the guard with just normal attacks. And using combos is a good way to get through that. Because a combo attack is faster than a non-combo attack. So even if he can react fast enough on your first attack, he may not be able to react fast enough on your second attack. You start out here, come over the top. Oh, okay, he actually was fine. All right. He's doing good. He's got that reaction time in the bag now. Not that time. Good block. Not that time, though. So it is possible to now hit through his guard with regular attacks. Which is kind of what we want. The only other thing I want to do now is... let's take a look at the behavior tree. That keeps popping up. Why does that keep popping up? It's going to compile and save it. So I want to look at the behavior tree. So we're going to go to AI components. Look at the basic here. And what do we have? We have a disrupted sequence. And we have an is dead sequence. But what if we did... what if we used our disrupt sequence? When we take damage... how about... we do a retriggerable delay. No, we don't want to do that anymore. We're going to change this. And we're going to change this to a delay. I don't even know if I care about this. Where else does this pop up? Nowhere else. So these are not useful to us at the moment. Well, I don't want to have periodic healing, so instead of this, we're going to call this health damage react. And we already have disruption. So what if I instead set disruption, set disruption time, and we set this to 15 seconds. And we just did a print string to defense mode. Print string, sorry. Defense mode. And basically what we're doing here is basically you're taking a 15-second pause from attacking. So if I hit you, the AI will no longer focus on attacking and work on defending himself. I didn't see that. Oh, it did go. So now he's blocking. Which we will test another day. But that seems to be working more or less how I want it to work. So now that we have a proper defense mode, we're going to plug the attacking back in. We're going to see how that all works together. And then we'll probably do a little bit more play testing tomorrow to make sure the AI feels really nice and responsive. And then we need to fix our spawn system. So that's our next goal on the agenda, is to get the spawn systems fixed. And then I think we're pretty much done. And by fixed, I mean like, let's go to my to-do list. Got the bear done, kinda. Wolf is good enough. Housing instances are good. This is good, this is good. That's just a note. Interact bug fixed. Option menu. That's fixed. We need to do something with him quick. Defense mode we just put in. We're done. We have everything done. Everything is done except for Gradinger. So we got to fix him, do a little bit with this, and then we're going to add the addition of adding those spawn arrows. So that's good. We're pretty much through the entire to-do list. And that feels really, really good. This is going to be a great build. It's going to play really well, I think. So I am very happy. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Sexy Beth on Twitch, thank you for showing up, even if I missed you. And yeah, thank you guys so much. So let's go ahead and we'll raid somebody. And thank you to the people on YouTube. I cannot see you. And fuck it. That's fine. So, who are we raiding today? We got enough people to justify a raid. But I'm liking this. This is reacting pretty good. A little frustrated with the widget nonsense. Oh. Yeah, these buttons. There's a dead zone. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. I forgot about the dead zone. There. And we also have our off click. I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on. Yeah, why is my off click? It says normal. Yet I cannot see it. Okay. So as you can see, these buttons are over top. Okay, maybe that's the trick right there. Let's see. Because now it's technically over top of the other stuff, right? So if I hit backspace... That's working. You just now got to fix the button issue where it's extremely visible for some reason. It's extremely visible, and I don't know why. Maybe that's it. No issues. Perfect. Okay. Glad we fixed that. That was quick. Okay, now let's raid somebody. For real this time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Yeah, sorry. I forgot about that bug. So, we fixed that bug. No, she's a bot or something, probably. Great. Okay. We'll see. I'll read the comment, but I'm... Usually when they just subscribe and comment, they're usually a bot, so... We could do a couple people here. Yes, Morph Box.